If you're in the mood for modern Japanese cuisine in a zen-like Japanese garden, I'd suggest giving Zuma a try.
Zuma Bangkok is the latest addition to the prestigious Zuma restaurant brand. Centrally located in Bangkok's St. Regis Hotel in the heart of the Ratchaprasong district, Zuma delivers an elegant, informal dining experience. General Manager Paddy explains more.
Zuma's been open for just about a year now, but I guess we've been on the premises here for nearly 2 years. It took us nearly 9 months to get everything in place and order all the little bits and pieces and the chopsticks and the napkins and get everything together. So we opened just about a year ago, shortly after the floods, and everything finished up last year. We're based here, as you know, on Ratchaprasong Road, and it's very conveniently located right beside the BTS Ratchaprasong, and of course we're here in the St. Regis Hotel. So this street has a lot of the right kind of traffic and a lot of people that would appreciate the food at Zuma and the drinks and the whole thing that we have to offer here. It's funny because depending on exactly how you pronounce the name, it can mean quite a few different things, but we like to think of the name Zuma as meaning a break from the traditional, so not exactly what you would expect the traditional Japanese offering to be, just something a little bit out of the ordinary. Well, we like to try to keep the atmosphere at Zuma as informal as we possibly can. Our concept and our style is izakaya style. So it's not intended to be a very formal, fine dining kind of experience. In fact, totally the opposite. What we'd really like for people to do is come in. If you're wearing your t-shirt and your jeans, that's absolutely fine. On the other hand, if you're dressed for a night at the opera or whatever, that's also fine. You can come in dressed any way you like, and we like to try to create an informal, enjoyable, relaxing night out kind of an experience for people.
Zuma was founded by chef Rainier Becker, who was inspired by the izakaya style of Japanese dining, in which dishes are continuously brought to the table throughout the meal.
The cuisine at Zuma is what we refer to as izakaya cuisine. Izakaya being an informal eating and drinking experience, but the emphasis of the cuisine at Zuma is on sharing. It's all Japanese cuisine. It's not traditional Japanese. We try to keep it a little bit slightly different from the exactly traditional Japanese cuisine. So it would be Japanese cuisine that all nationalities can appreciate. So, for example, some of our dishes here, if you compare it to dishes in Japan, our dishes may be slightly more spicy, or the seasoning might be a little bit more apparent than the way it would be done classically back in Japan. It's difficult for us to put our finger on any dish and say that it's absolutely unique, because we like to think that we've done every dish very uniquely, as in we've differentiated it from the way it would be done in another place. There are many staples that you're going to find in Japanese cuisine, like salmon teriyaki and chicken teriyaki and edamame. And when you go to a Japanese restaurant, frankly, a lot of people would be upset if it was very different to a traditional chicken teriyaki or salmon teriyaki or edamame. So with a lot of the old staples, we keep them fairly close to what is traditionally expected. But then with some of our other dishes, like the yellowtail, for example, that's cut in a certain way and it's served with a pickled garlic, and the sauce is very, very unique to us. And if you look at all the dishes throughout the menu, I'd say that almost every dish, even down to the edamame, we offer options that would be very, very unique, and you definitely won't find them in any other restaurant except Zuma. At Zuma, we have a couple of signature dishes. One of our best-selling signature dishes would be our barley miso chicken. And that's actually a small baby chicken that's imported. It's very, very tender. The flesh is very, very white. And that's marinated in a barley miso marinade. And it's cooked on a slice of cedar wood, a slice of actual cedar wood veneer in the oven, and it's browned up and roasted. That would be one of our signatures. Another signature dish at Zuma is our miso cod. So that's a beautiful piece of fresh boneless cod, and that's marinated in miso, and it's cooked in a joba leaf in the oven. That's very, very unique
The first Zuma opened in the Knightsbridge area of London in 2002. Success then led to a Zuma being opened in Hong Kong in 2007, Istanbul in 2008, Dubai in 2009, and Miami in 2010. Diners can look forward to sharing some of Zuma's delicious signature dishes. Zuma has a main kitchen, robata counter, and a sushi bar. Zuma also offers a selection of luxury bespoke cocktails. Let's hear from Paddy about just how amazing they can be.
We go into great detail to just make it the absolute best cocktail that we can. Then at the end we'll also try to find good garnishes, choosing the best herbs. Even sometimes if the herb is not available here in Thailand, we'll try and import that herb from Australia or from somewhere else to create the absolute best cocktail. Sometimes we go into detail with over-the-top detail, some might say, with the presentation of the cocktail. We have a fantastic Japanese whiskey sour on offer, and obviously we use some Japanese whiskey in that, and we smoke the whiskey. We actually serve that in a bottle with smoke. We have a little mini smoker there at the bar, and that presents very, very well. It looks a little bit science fiction when it arrives to the table, because you've got this bottle full of whiskey sour with the foam and the smoke, and then you take the top out of the bottle, and when you pour it, it looks kind of a little bit mad scientist, but the taste is very classic and very original.
With a variety of seating options both indoor and outdoor, Zuma combines ancient culinary customs with contemporary culture.